Up YouTube. So today we're going to be talking about a couple things. The first thing is I apologize. I know my famous catchphrase is it's been a while, and that's hopefully going to change. I've changed my environment. I have been having some problems with my fun Windows computer that's running Windows 10, and I have gotten distracted basically trying to do videos and not having it work out as well. Alright, so that's going to change. So my environment's changed. I'm basically in my living room / dining area, so I'm actually on my dining table, and basically it's pretty cool. So, that's going to change. The second thing I want to talk about is, other than YouTube videos that I'm going to be uploading, hopefully on a daily basis, the second thing I want to talk to you guys about is that I am going away. I'm going to Paris, and I will be using a really cheap laptop because I do not want to bring my Mac there because I just don't want to risk any problems or things getting stolen, we'll put it that way. So I'm going to be using a really, really crappy borrowed laptop, but I want to report on my experiences. I am going to bring the Sony camera, which is now found, thank the Lord, and now I can do some pro photos and videos. I don't know how many photos or videos I can upload to YouTube. I may be relying solely on a phone to do this, to upload to YouTube, rather than the laptop itself. But anyways, I'm digressing a bit. Point is that I'm going to be using Linux Mint for a week on this laptop. And hopefully it will be fine because it sucks with Windows 10. And I've tried Mint and it seems to be working okay. I would like less visuals. That would be my only complaint. I wish it was a little bit more quick, but this is an old Celeron processor with 4 gigs of RAM. I would like to know from you guys, if you see this video in time before my trip, what you would recommend for video editors for Linux. Because I don't use Linux on a basis where I edit videos. I use Linux for networking, and I use Linux for some certain tasks that I just can't do with Windows. But I'm really excited because I'm going to try to use that, I'll have to, exclusively for the week, and I'd like to let you guys know how well I do. And eventually I want to install it for my Mac and do a dual boot instead of Windows. Windows lately has just been pissing me off, even though I work in it and deal with it every single day. Sometimes you don't want to do other work with stuff that you've worked with. It's a little complicated, but needless to say, I really like editing with Final Cut Pro. I really don't like dealing with Windows in terms of using the Adobe applications because just quite frankly, I can figure out, I am intelligent enough to learn Premiere if I really, really wanted to, and learn all of the fun that I've already discovered with Premiere, which it can do a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's got a lot of glitches, it's got a lot of stupid things that happen. For example, using this webcam, I recorded me playing guitar and doing music, and it just basically said, I am not going to sync with the audio, I'm going to be ultra, ultra difficult. And I looked on YouTube, you convert it to a .move, and it's supposedly going to work. You have to have QuickTime on the machine, but of course it didn't work. So anyways, long story short, when I do video editing and when I do things, I am going to stick to the Final Cut Pro because it works, and it works for me. And if you use Premiere, that's great, but I kind of like Final Cut Pro. And I'm not going to necessarily switch entirely to Mac OS, even though I use it quite a bit. I just will be doing it for my productivity. For gaming and stuff, forget it. PCs all the way. Alright, so I've digressed a little bit on that topic, but understand I'm using Linux for a week, and I am kind of excited to use Linux and maybe eventually use it on my Mac for work-related stuff. So, that's that. I'm going to be doing some more videos, and I want to do, obviously, some more vlogs. I haven't done any vlogs whatsoever, or had anything to do with vlogs except for that one trip, which, you know what, I'm going to link in the description, which was kind of just a little bit of a test vlog, to be blunt. I am doing kind of everything in this living room at this point. I think this is a place that is good for me to basically experiment and do YouTube videos for, including my Windows videos. If I do any gameplay, I kind of like playing Kingdom Hearts, so I will be using my DualShock 4, remote play, and I'll be streaming it on Twitch. It doesn't necessarily need to be... I don't necessarily need a PC to do what I'm doing, essentially. I'm also in my living room, and eventually I want to get a different couch. I want to get this place looking somewhat modern. I want to convert this apartment, really, / home into a modern house. So that's another video that I want to do. I've got a couple of the Hughes lights. I would like some more home automation. So I know I'm blabbering on about things, but just note that you will see more videos from me dealing with projects, dealing with Raspberry Pis, dealing with whatever, very soon, including Mac stuff, because quite frankly, I would like to teach anybody who would like to learn how to use Macs, because they're not that much of a pain. You just have to get used to the interface. Same with Linux. So, more videos are to come. Tomorrow, please expect a video. I have to do a video on something. So keep that in mind, and I appreciate everybody who has followed me and watched my Windows 8 videos. I know that was a big drive for a lot of my subscribers, but I will be making more tech videos. This is not the end, but I really, really think that I need to separate my work area, and my bedroom is apparently just not a place for me to be productive. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. It's been a bit of a rant, and it's an update video, and for those of you who saw it, please just let me know what you think I should do to improve the channel. Alright, thanks guys. Stay cool, and definitely comment and subscribe.